everybody, okay? I believe in miracles. Where you from? You sexy thing. Remember that song? I've been singing that song for the past 2 days. It just popped in my head. How did you know I'd be the one? Did you know you're everything I prayed for? Did you know every night and day for? Remember that song? Y'all remember that song? Yes. Y'all remember that song? That I had my little what is that? Phantom Wise is calling me. Okay. See, I'm doing too much. Okay. My okay. Here we go. I just seen another one call me too in the drawer. Okay. We're gonna deal with some Phantom Wise tarot, okay? Yes. See, we can't let these people lead these people to do anything right because they mess it all up. So now we got to sit up there and help them help themselves and find the missing people. Hey, Colleen, Midnight Intuition, Sin, Sky Blue. Hey, Colleen. Hey, girl, hey. Grandma Forever. Oh, you like this top? Well, these top is actually a little set. Temu. Okay. Temu. Don't sleep on Temu. Okay. Because when you want to get something different, you tired of that stuff that they sell it in the store, the same old stuff. Okay. So what's the update on Nancy Guthrie besides the refurbished stuff that they've been refurbishing? They're gonna refurbish that little note that they got, okay? Like we don't know they talking about the same note, and like we don't know that you didn't let out a little bit more information that was in that note, which lets me know you're not telling the whole story anyway. TMZ. But anyway, let me shut up, okay? But they just clobber my little channel and just chew me up and spit me out. Okay. So we got Phantom Wise and Phantom Wise Tarot. This is what it looked like. And where did I even get this deck from? It's such a nice little, lovely little package, little deck. Okay. And this deck, I usually have it. It doesn't have reversals, does it? Yeah, it doesn't have reversals. This is a more positive deck, okay? So, nevertheless, we do know how to read the cards, and if one happens to come upside down, okay? Hey, Rodinia! Mary! The note is false. Well, we know the note is false. Here's the thing with the note. Okay. Like I said, stop playing with those people. Y'all playing back and forth. That's all you're doing is playing. Let them go. Leave them alone. If they not going to show you proof after all this time, they ain't got it. They don't have it. Okay? They don't have the proof. Okay, they want a Bitcoin. What is a Bitcoin worth? What did they say? $70,000? $70,000. You think I'm gonna give you $70,000, okay, to dig a phone out the ground, and you can't send me a screenshot? Okay, you're playing. They playing. Simple as that. They playing. But we gonna ask the cards. Okay. And tell them don't send you no more damn notes. Okay? Unless they gonna send some backup with it. If they can't send a backup with the note, Okay. They say the first two notes was real. The first two notes wasn't real either. Hey, Michi. Yeah, but you think I'm gonna send you $60,000 for nothing? And you don't even show. Oh, you got to have you playing. You playing. I'm sorry. Okay, I ain't got no more time to play with you little kids. Okay, go get your mom and your daddy. Where your mom and your daddy at? That's what sound like some kids playing on the internet, girl. Say playing on the internet. Ain't got nothing else to do, and they mom and they daddy don't know until the police knock on their door. Then the mom and the daddy, oh, where is that? Jerry. 59,000. I don't care if it's 10,000. I'm not sending you $10 for you to sit up here and think I'm finna go dig up a phone, okay, out the dirt for some proof. For some kind of evidence that I know you ain't got because you ain't sent nothing to back it up. Right, they just trying to use it, and the reason why they keep sending the notes is because they keep entertaining it. Okay, they know they're just like the rest of us. They watching YouTube and the news, okay, and they waiting for Nancy to be found too, okay. But see, you always got people like this that come out the woodwork. Either they claim that they the murderer, okay, or something like this, okay. Say, and the only reason why they keep entertaining it is so they can catch them. That's it. That's it. Put it out on the news, okay? And boy, when they catch them, you think that little boy, Derek Kallela, you think Derek's in trouble. Oh, Sookie, wait till they catch your butt. Okay. And it ain't alleged. How about that? Okay, let me stop looking all crazy. Oh my goodness. Right, he going to second. And he in trouble. He in so much trouble, he done took a plea deal. Okay. Hey, Mary Jane. Hey, that woman plays no game. Whoa! You know, Rick James had a good voice. Rick James had an opera voice. He could be in the opera with his voice. I heard him singing some song. I guess maybe he was in the studio or something, and he was singing. Was he singing a cappella? But that man could sing. Okay, he could sing. Say, he could have sang him some opera and everything. Okay, that man could sing. He had that strong voice. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's gone way too far. Let's ask about. Okay, what can you tell us about the notes coming into TMZ demanding a Bitcoin? What's behind those emails? They're emails. They're sending who? Okay, what's behind the emails being sent to TMZ requesting a Bitcoin for information on Nancy Guthrie? What do you want us to know? What's really going on? Okay, with these emails to TMZ. And thank you for your answers. Yeah, what's going on with that? Inquiry minds want to know. What's going on? Let's see. The Nine of Swords, okay? Stressed out, worried. Now, what they're worried about, we don't know, okay? But whoever this is stressed out, okay? Or maybe their intentions is to stress out the family, okay? Maybe this is their way of relieving stress. Okay, so tell us more. Okay, yeah, see, we got the Ace of Swords in reverse. They lying. They lying. They lying. Okay. And this right here is the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, they lying. And the Six of Cups. Okay. This may be somebody from the past. Okay. Somebody in the neighborhood. Okay. They may know them, they may not, but they lying. They lying. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. They knew her from the past. And the Eight of Cups. Okay. And the Eight of Cups is talking about, let's see. It's in reverse, so it's regret. Okay. There's some regret, some avoidance, okay? Or maybe she avoided them, but this is the past, okay? And the Tower. So the Tower is, they probably gonna get caught. Then we got lightning. Yeah, they're gonna get caught. They got lightning striking the building, okay? Gets no more caught than that. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they trying to take, yeah. Trying to taking money. Oh, wow. Unbelievable. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay. This could be overindulgence, okay? But this is somebody from the past. And Judgment in reverse. Yeah. And the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that has no proof. Okay. The Eight of Pentacles. This person has been working. Okay. This may be, matter of fact, just crossed my mind. This may be somebody who's communicating, okay, trying out their software or their hardware, wherever you call it, that they're hiding behind. Okay. Mm-hmm. And the Queen of Wands. Oh, this may be somebody that's working for the Queen of Wands. Somebody that might be getting paid. Ooh, oh. And the Six of Swords. Okay. The Six of Swords in reverse at that. They're trying to delay. Okay. They're trying to cause some type of delay as best as they know how. And the Hangman. Somebody from the past, looking at it in a new perspective. and betrayal. Wow. Who is the Queen of Wands? Okay. Who is the Queen of Wands? Tell us who the Queen of Wands is. Can you give us some clarification on the Queen of Wands? She's been coming up and coming up. Who is the Queen of Wands? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. The Queen of Wands. What can you tell us about this Queen of Wands? What can you tell us about the Queen of Wands? The Four of Cups. She's not liking what's going on. She's the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Cups. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm getting myself mixed up. The Four of Cups. This is somebody who don't appreciate stuff. That's what okay. I have to look at my cards because I'll be forgetting. Somebody unappreciative, okay? And they're bored or whatever, okay? That's what it's saying, okay? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. Oh, this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody who's disappointed. Somebody who feels trapped and just waiting. This looks like somebody from the home. Keep going. Somebody from the home. Oh, this is the betrayer. Queen of Pentacles. Here's Nancy. The home. Feeling trapped. Being patient, okay, and betrayal. Interesting. Tell us more about this Queen of Wands. The Three of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence. Feeling left out. The King of Wands. I mean, it's telling me no, okay, to my face. Mm-hmm. And the Two of Swords. At a crossroads. Now, this could be the married card, and she's married to the King of Wands. Oh. Mm-hmm. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Separation. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. We can't get no more. She's the betrayer. This Queen of Wands, okay. And the Fool in reverse. The Chariot in reverse. This is somebody who is not in control, who's misguided, who's at a crossroads for some reason, okay? And the Devil. Who's being manipulated. The Star. And the Page of Pentacles. Childish. A new opportunity. There's your Queen of Wands. Thank you for the jewels. Hey, Blue Rose. Hey, Dottie. Hey, Gloria. Thank you for the jewels. Okay, so everything's alleged. My interpretations, your entertainment. But the Queen of Wands to me is Annie, Miss A, okay? And she interchanges for me because she gives me that energy of the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups, okay? Depends on who she's talking to or what she wants. Thank you for the jewels. Okay, what she wants. And then we got the King of Wands at the home card, the married card, okay, who she's married to or divorcing. I don't know, okay. But this is who this is telling you who she is. And her mama is the Queen of Pentacles. See, because I was thinking that, okay, so the domestic, the Four of Wands comes up. So it could be somebody that works for her, but I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. Okay. So that's who the Queen of Wands is, okay? Interchangeably, the Queen of Cups, okay? Because this girl to me could come off as vicious and she got it like that. And then the next minute she's needy and she, what do you call those people like that? I forgot. There's an right. Okay. Bipolar, like bipolar. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. So with that said, so what it's telling me allegedly is that the notes are lying, okay, but they indirectly point to her. No, it's not that you bipolar, you act needy. It's the point of two personalities is what I'm saying. Now, just because you bipolar, no, you don't act needy, okay? It's usually like a high and a low. But there's another word I'm looking for. It's not actually bipolar. Uh, um, Passive aggressive. There you go. She's like passive aggressive. And that's not even the right word I'm looking for, but it'll come to me. Hmm. But she is passive aggressive. She's the one that she will do something or have somebody else get somebody else to do it while she hide and snicker behind the scenes. Oh, Colleen said that's better. What, you Zelda better get it, girl. What happened with Zelda? Oh, they built a guest house? They didn't build a guest house to have Miss Nancy live there. They built a guest house, okay, uh, so they could be like everybody else with a granny village, a granny villa. Okay, see what I'm saying? They trying to keep up with the Joneses. And who sent me? Sin, did you send me the picture of their house? Nice big house. That's a big house. I didn't know who Savannah was either until this happened. I didn't know who she was. I don't watch today's show, and I have no Savannah Guthrie. Okay, I'm like they saying it like that's a household name, and it ain't in my household. Yeah, I remember that. You're right, but it's not a household name. Yes, they built one. They had that whole house remodeled before they moved in. So they like the Jeffersons. Okay, they didn't move on up. But the only thing, okay, unlike the Jeffersons who have a popular cleaning business, okay, apparently their business is not on the up and up. Oh, you watched today's show for years? Yeah, I didn't watch. I don't. I have no clue. Okay, so did Annie and Tommaso build their guest home for Nancy? Did they build the guest home for Nancy? Four cards, four cards. What can you tell us? They had a guest home, a granny villa built in addition with their home. Okay, was that for their mother, Nancy? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. The Ace of Cups in reverse. That is a big no. Four cards. Tell us more. That is a big no. Okay. What can you tell us? Did they have that house built for Nancy to stay in? Hey, Ramona, how you doing? Oh, I don't even know who Huda is. Huda, Matt Lauer. Okay, so the world in reverse. Okay. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh. The Four of Cups. And the Six of Wands. That's what I said. No. That's a no. No. They trying to be like the Joneses. They want to be seen. Recognition. Okay. OGG is fashionably late. Yeah, so that wasn't what they had it for. They wanted to keep up with the Joneses, okay, and whatever. And it was probably their way of getting money from the family. Oh, we need to build this and build that, and I want this and that. Who knows, okay? But it wasn't for Nancy. Right, that's it. Right, right. They're not too far from moms, okay? So that's what that's about. Okay, so with that said, let's ask who was behind the first two ransom notes. Okay, now those are the ransom notes. I guess she's fine. She'll be in here in a minute. She comes and goes. She's in or is it he? In Hawaii? Yeah, see that's what's going to get them. And the tax man is going to get them too. Okay. The tax man is going to get them. Okay, because your income don't match your outcome. Okay. So, who is behind the first two notes that were sent? Now, these are the notes that were asking for ransom. Okay? Not information, but they were asking for a ransom. The first two notes saying that they have Nancy and they wanted some money. Who was behind that? What was behind those notes? Who, what? What can you tell us about the first two ransom notes? And thank you for your answers. Yep. What's the story behind the first two ransom notes? The Eight of Pentacles, money. Okay. And determination. Tell us more. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups. And the Hermit. in reverse. So something about fear of being left out in the cold. And the Magician. Okay. And the King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh. Oh. And the Tower. Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Two of Swords. And the King of Wands. Okay, so this is somebody who was afraid, okay, of being left out in the cold because really it's like all hell broke loose, okay? And they were at a crossroads. And this King of Wands, okay, decided to conjure up and be creative, and the High Priestess. And Judgment in reverse. And the Knight of Wands. And the Queen of Cups. There she go in reverse. And the Chariot in reverse. Okay. So allegedly A and T know who's behind these notes. They know who it is. Okay. They know who it is. If it's not them, they know who it is. Okay. This person was afraid of being left out in the cold because all hell broke loose with Nancy. And it didn't go the way it was planned to go, or he was told it was going to go. Their intentions may have been different. Okay. Their intentions may have been different. They may have done something, okay, that could have, and then her being in this situation, okay. So like I said, okay, it's no telling. But I believe they know good and well who's behind this, because this person was in cahoots. This person, okay, don't know Well, the person who wrote those letters, those emails, okay, he's lying. It's not like they don't know, but he doesn't have what he says that he has, he or she, okay, right? And the ransom notes is because things went bad. He didn't get paid, so he feels like, okay, well, I'll get my money from the lady, the sister, who they was probably trying to get money from anyway. See what I'm saying? But when they ask for proof of life, it's like, uh-oh, okay. But this person may have decided to go on, okay, well, I'm going to get mine. I'm going to try to get mine. But they don't have no proof. Like I said, they playing. They playing. Okay. They're playing. Okay. So let me ask a question. The thing about that is it's not his for the taking. Okay, this belongs to the children. But because he got this girl, okay, who he's running, see what I'm saying? And she just gonna sit back there and let this man take everybody money. I think not. Hmm. But that's what he planned. Okay. So I'm gonna ask a question. Tell us why Nancy's body was taken. Okay. Why not leave Nancy there if she died? Why not leave Nancy there? Why was Nancy's body taken? Okay. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. If there was a ransom, I could see them taking the Nancy being taken. But this is a cover up. Okay. That's a whole nother story. Because if it's a cover up, why did they take Nancy's body? What were they okay, wait. Okay. Why are they hiding Nancy's body? There we go. Why are they hiding? If this was a kidnap gone wrong, okay, why are they hiding her body? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Why are they hiding her? Why don't they just put her somewhere and let her be found and beyond? Okay. Why are they hiding her body? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. I didn't even smudge. Did I? No, I didn't. Yes. Well, I need another one. How about that? The Hermit in reverse. Fear. Fear and paranoia. Okay. Tell us more. The Eight of Wands, okay, in reverse. The Eight of Wands in reverse. Setbacks, instability, and frustration. And the Tower. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Loss of focus. They didn't know what to do. And the Star. And the High Priestess. Okay, so it's kind of like their secret may be found out. Their betrayal. And the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. And Justice. Yep. So they're afraid of getting caught. They're let me see, the six okay. They are trying to delay justice. The Knight of Wands. He's not afraid to take initiative, okay? The Knight of Wands. And the Five of Wands. So there we go with the conflict. And the fighting. And the Four of Cups. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I'm thinking too that somebody didn't want the betrayal to be found out. They were afraid when all this happened, okay? And they're trying to delay justice, okay? They don't want the things that they have done, the stealing, okay? Taking money and lies that they have also done, yeah, to be found out. And the Eight of Swords. There you go. So in their minds, they're feeling trapped. They got to do something, and they got to do something quick. Okay? And the Sun. The clarity, the revelation, the truth. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. This is deceit, jealousy, and disappointment. They didn't want you to see the deceit, the jealousy. They didn't want you to see that. And the betrayal. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They couldn't wait. The Five of Cups in reverse, excuse me. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So trying to recover and let go. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the World, it's not over. And the Judgment in reverse. And the Three of Pentacles. Whoa. So when this happened, okay, they had to get rid of her. Okay. It's coming through that she wasn't there anyway to leave her at home. So she may not have passed at home, or maybe they didn't know it. Maybe she did and they didn't realize it. Maybe they thought she just passed out. Okay. They took her anyway, discovered that she was not just passed out, but she was actually deceased. This is all alleged. Okay. And they didn't know what to do. They panicked, but they had to get rid of the body. Okay. They couldn't just leave it there. Okay. So they had to bury it. They had to hide it to delay what they know is inevitable. Okay. See. And all these little hiccups along the way that looks like they're in their favor, but at the same time, they are stressed the F out. No, they're not done yet. I don't think it's going to be that much later. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's that much later, but it feels like something's in the make. And then I was watching the interview room, and he was talking about that Chris Nanos and those people up there, okay, at the top, apparently are corrupt. They have corrupted backgrounds that they have kind of like hidden from the public, even to the point where one of them has changed their name. Right. And they are being investigated. Somebody's looking at them. So these is kind of like birds of a feather flock together. Can you give us the spiritual meaning behind Nancy Guthrie's disappearance? Okay. What is really going on spiritually behind this woman's disappearance? Okay. As far as the goings on earth, is this to kick out a lot of stuff that is hidden? Okay. What is the purpose spiritually on the delay in Nancy Guthrie's disappearance? Because it's a lot of stuff going on in the meantime and in between time, directly because of this case. What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Mm-hmm. What do you want us to know spiritually? strength. Inner power, persistence, courage, and persuasion. But the thing about it, sin, is he's not the only one who covered up his past. Catch that T. He's not the only one who has covered up his past. The thing about it is, even if he wasn't friends with Mr. T, y'all got to keep in mind, he's corrupt. Okay, as far as you're concerned, he's corrupt. Okay, he needs to retire. He needs to get off the job. Okay, his past, even in the Pima County Sheriff's Department, is not a good one. Okay, and he's not the only one with that DA lady and the head director of the investigation. Okay, who apparently has never done investigated a murder. Y'all better watch this, okay? Because the interview room is breaking it down, okay? And they breaking it down for a reason, but you didn't hear it from me. Because I ain't one to talk. So we got strength, okay? Nancy wants y'all to be strong. She wants you to be persistent, okay? She wants you to have that persuasion in a good way, okay? That's right. That inner power. She needs y'all to bring that out. Because that's what it's going to take to solve this. Dirty dog, okay? Who let the dogs out? Oh, I'm trying to tell you. Because that Pima County ain't no joke, girl. That's wild. That's crazy, though. And it's sad at the same time. So the thing about it is, she may not have been aware of how much the corruption was when she was here, but she knows all about it over there. And she's Benita Betrayal. She gonna tell it. She's Patty. She's Chatty Patty. The Page of Swords. Okay. She cutting them all down. That's right. Okay. So let's see. What's the rest of the story? The Three of Wands. Okay. There's Nancy sitting on the and why is that ship closer? Oh, that ship is getting closer. Sitting on the branch, sitting on the tree. Waiting. She's waiting for all hell to break loose. She's waiting. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Hangman. Looking at things in a new perspective, okay? The deceit, the jealousy. And the Knight of Pentacles. Hard work. Steadfastness. Mm-hmm. And the Page of Wands. See, the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands, they're creative. They're not afraid to take initiative. Okay? They're not afraid to take initiative. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, okay. So the finances may be torn down too. And the Ace of Wands. And the World in reverse. It's not going to be over. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Mm-hmm. And the Three of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse is next to the Three of Pentacles. Talks about unselfish, uncharitable, and unpaid debts. They owe. The Queen of Wands. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, wow. And the Magician. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. We're talking regret. So it's not over. Okay. Until these people, I believe, are caught and held accountable. The regret. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. She's going to make them regret the past, what they did in the past. And the Ten of Cups. And Death in reverse. The End. Oh my. Oh my. I don't know, okay, but is this drug related? Allegedly? Why they was taking all that money? Hey, got change. Oh, the YouTuber? Well, aren't they dropping the charges? Yeah. So that is the spirituality that I get, that it ain't over, okay, until this lady, the Queen of Wands, regrets. Some of them, okay, girl, tell me about it. She was closer than close. Wow. Okay, so there that is. Okay, so let's get uh oh, this is what I wanted to ask. Okay. Why are Nancy's children, Cameron, Annie, and Savannah, why are all three of her children not looking for her? Why are they looking? It looks like they're not looking for their mom. I mean, nothing. Why is there no action from the children of Nancy Guthrie? What can you tell us about that? Give us the story. Can you explain to us why Nancy's children seem to have no action in her disappearance? They don't look like they're trying to find her. And the only one that you seen crying is Savannah. Not writing no notes, not trying to make a public announcement, not putting up any flyers for their mama. Okay, they don't even have any flyers posted up there in the Catalina foothills for the mama. Why? What's going on with that? What can you tell us? What is going on? And thank you for your answers. Yeah. It just came to my mind. That's the reason why she's going so strong, her spirit, because she knows that they not gonna do nothing. Mm. And thank you for your answers. She knows they're not gonna do anything. You don't see no flyers. The Empress. Okay. Tell us more. The Seven of Pentacles. They don't want to do nothing in reverse. Okay. They're losing faith. The Nine of Wands. They're giving up in reverse. Okay. They tired. They tired of struggling. They're tired of suffering. Really? Hmm. Justice. The Page of Swords in reverse. This talks about being irresponsible and a lack of direction. The Ten of Cups. Ooh, not they happy. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Seven of Wands. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Protection on the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Swords. And the Two of Swords. There's no balance, okay? There's no communication. The Hermit, they don't want to be bothered. The Four of Wands. And the Ace of Pentacles. Really? And the Betrayal. Temperance. And the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Can you tell us what happened to Nancy Guthrie's journals? Where's Nancy Guthrie's journals that she wrote in? Okay, where are her journals? What happened to Nancy Guthrie's journals? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Nancy Guthrie's journal. The Two of Cups. Okay. Talks about separation, disharmony. And the Page of Cups. And strength. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Uh-oh. And the Six of Cups, the past. And the Star. And the Two of Wands. They may be somewhere in the home, but this seems to be talking more of the content about the past, okay, and the unfulfilled wishes and plans of action. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the people. And the struggle and the suffering. And the King of Wands. And the Ten of Cups. The Lovers. Shut up. The Four Swords. Shut the door. and the Eight of Pentacles. I just now realizing all those journals stacked up. And the Hangman. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. And Death in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And the Moon. Well, I can't tell you something. They all up in the journal. Okay. And she may have talked about cutting him off. Okay. Now, I'm thinking that the police or the FBI should have the journals. Okay. If the journals are not there, I would be suspect. I really would. Okay. I would definitely be suspect if her journals are not there. Yes, her disappointments, her unfulfilled unfulfilled disappointments, okay, with these two people, with her daughter and her husband, okay, is what I'm feeling. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. So four cards. Can you tell us where the journals are? Four cards. Can you tell us where your journals are? Where are the journals? Where are your journals, Nancy? Four cards. What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Where are the journals? What do you want us to know? Where are the journals? Four cards. Four cards. And thank you for your answers. Four cards. Where are the journals? It's a secret. Oh, they're hidden. Okay. Let's see if she'll tell us anyway. Tell us more. They're hidden. Oh. I wonder, are they hidden in the coffee pots that passionate perseverance keeps talking about? Mm-hmm. Seven of Pentacles. Anxiety, impatient, and losing faith. Judgment in reverse. And that's the struggle there. Suffering. It's telling you that even though the load is heavy, to keep going. Okay? Keep going. And the Six of Cups. The past. The children. Tell us more. Tell us more. Can you clarify this? Can you give us some clarification? The Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Star. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Two of Wands. I'm not getting anything really from this card. In the garage. When they go in, when they had a video, I guess, when the police were in the garage. I don't know who they were talking to. They might have been talking to each other. There's a vehicle in the garage. Oh, well, he may have taken it now, but I know at that time her car was in the garage. So the car is not missing, in other words. That's what it says, you guys. I'm not getting anything from this. I'm not getting nothing. Okay. However, I will go on, okay, to ask about Amy. Amy Hillyard, okay, who still hasn't been found that I know of. And I'm surprised that they're not doing, I'm pretty sure they're doing something. You'd be surprised, okay. But let's see what is the current energy on Amy Hillyard, who was a 52-year-old coffee shop owner out there in the Bay Area. And she's been missing since February or March. I think she's been missing since March. Okay. March 25th. And hasn't been seen or found since. A universal remote was used on the garage door, maybe because they lost it. Thank you, Deborah. I am so glad you are enjoying it. I'm telling you, I'm glad. Okay, so let's look at Amy Hillyard. Okay, I have the light seers. Okay, see what we can see. What can you tell us? What can you tell us about Amy Hillyard, who's been missing since the end of March and hasn't been found yet in the Bay Area? She is co-owner of Farley's Coffee Shop, and she also has her own consulting business. Okay, what can you tell us? What's the current energy of Amy Hillyard? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. See if anything comes up with her. Amy Hillyard. There we go with the King of Wands in reverse. Okay. Which is some masculine energy that's vicious and demanding. Ooh. Impulsive. Oh, the Tower. Oh, wow. So we have chaos here. And that's the first card. Let me see. Let me see if they have anything on her. Yeah, March 25th. They had a visual for her a month ago. Oh, they hired a private investigator. They hired a private investigator. Shut up. Oh. Okay, so she was last seen in Diamond Park. Okay, they went back over the footage and they concluded that that was not her. Wow. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Okay. So what they hired private investigators, okay, and what they're doing is they're getting going through unseen footage or uh recovered footage because they're putting out warrants, search warrants to get the footage. Good night, midnight. Sweet dreams. Okay. So the first card is the tower. Okay. So there's I don't know what I was going to say. Okay, and the four of wands. Okay, now see, I keep saying, okay, she's telling me to go back to the home. Okay, and that's what I was feeling. Okay, because they said they seen her in the park, but I get the feeling that she was taken from home. Okay, or somewhere around in the neighborhood. Okay, and strength. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so she was taken. I got six cards here, and I always do five, and for some reason I did six. Okay. Yeah, she was taken. The Queen of Wands. And the Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Okay. and the Page of Cups. So, this was somebody younger than her. And there's a female involved. Interesting. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And bad planning. Wow. And the Eight of Swords. Now this is coming out something completely. It's saying that, okay, it was bad planning, okay. I don't know if she was taken and tied up and blindfolded. Okay, and we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, so somebody betrayed her. It's a female. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Something about impatience. And the Empress in reverse. This is domestic issues. Okay. And the Five of Cups in reverse. Talks about recovery. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. So this right here is confusion, miscommunication, lies. Not to mention tricks. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. And the conflict, fighting. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Money problems, money problems. And the King of Cups in reverse. That's the emotional immaturity of a grown man. Mm-hmm. And the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So hopefully with this private investigator that they have hired, the family has hired through the donations of the GoFundMe, that the secrets are coming out, will be coming out. Okay? But this started from home. This was at home. And I'm getting feminine energy and I'm getting masculine energy. Oh. I'm thinking if somebody was paid, but I don't see, but that doesn't mean it's not so. Hi, Kathy. Could have been blackmail. What I do keep getting is domestic issues. Okay, what I do keep getting when I do the cards on her is there was some type of conflict, and that there money. Okay, and their conflict at home. Okay, so it seems to be telling more than it used to. Well, it was telling before, but it's telling. Okay, I didn't get all these individuals that I'm getting now, but it started at home. Money, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Is Amy currently with us? Okay. Is Amy currently with us? What can you tell us about Amy? Where Amy is? Is she currently living? Is she still living? What do you want us to know? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. Is she still living? Eight of Pentacles. Now, this came up before too. Okay. Like she's working. There we go. Page of Cups. And the Chariot in reverse. Okay. So this talks about a loss of control and a lack of direction. Okay. And the Hierophant in reverse. Okay. Somebody that's hard headed. And the Two of Swords in reverse. Made a decision. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Made a foolish decision. Nine of Pentacles. This is about abundance, wanting more, okay? And Two of Wands, once again, bad planning. It also talks about a hidden fear. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. Mm. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. This might have been a robbery. And the Ten of Cups. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, to take King of Cups in reverse. And the World. Okay. Hmm. And the High Priestess in reverse. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Five of Pentacles in reverse talks about trying to get back on track financially. This is money. Pentacles, 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 pentacles. Okay, pentacles. And here we go with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. And the Page of Wands. And there we go with the Six of Wands. Success, completion, recognition. And the Seven of Wands. And the Queen of Pentacles, Queen Money. It's not saying that she's deceased. Okay. When I'm asking, okay. So I take it as she's still alive. I could be wrong. And the Two of Cups. Partnerships, agreements, balance. Okay. There are, I feel, younger male energy. Okay. Younger male energy. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So I see one man, that's the King of Cups. I see young male energy, could be female, but I don't feel it. And money. So there's something here going on behind the scenes, something hidden, something that is not come forth yet, but will. Now, the last time I did this, okay, I was wondering, was she put somewhere and nobody's saying? She's being hidden, in other words. Like in the cuckoo house, that's the way I was feeling. Everything's alleged, but that's the way I was feeling. Okay. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe she admitted herself. I think she may be near a bar. Right. Right, TK. Exactly. Yes, I feel that the notes with TMZ and stuff like that, okay, is distraction, 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 okay? And the things that they say that they are having, they may have the knowledge, but they don't have the proof. So that's what I'm coming up with, and I'm gonna leave it at there. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe, okay? And I'm thinking about channeling on Amy, channeling again and see what I come up with. Okay, because when I do channel her, I'm not getting deceased, but I am getting hidden. Okay, so with that said, stay blessed. Bye.